In today's news headlines, a third taxi operator was killed on Wednesday. Detectives assigned to the halfway tree police station are investigating the circumstances surrounding the shooting death of a taxi operator on Studio One Boulevard in Kingston on Wednesday. He has been identified as 32-year-old Jason McCausland of Bronx Close in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. McCausland is the third such operator killed on Wednesday. On Thursday, 2 taxi operators had been killed in separate incidents in Portmore, St. Catherine. They were Kadeen Jones, 37 years old, who was killed by an unknown assailant while standing on Granville Road in his Portmore community. There was also 43-year-old Mark Perry of Southborough, Portmore, who was killed in Independence City by a pillion rider on a motorcycle. In the third shooting incident, which led to McCausland's death, reports from the police are that 2 men on a motorcycle drove up close to 8:10 p.m. and the pillion rider opened shellings at McCausland. The police were summoned and he was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. 2 taxi operators were on Wednesday shot dead in separate incidents in Portmore, St. Catherine. The shooting deaths occurred a few hours apart. According to information coming from the police, both shooting deaths were confirmed, but they were not able to provide any information on the identity of one of the victims. The attacks reportedly occurred within hours of each other. The first incident involved a taxi operator who was shot by unknown assailants in Independence City. Reports from the police are that Mr. Perry was at the intersection of Passage Fort Drive and Independence City close to 9:15 a.m. when armed men drove up on a motorcycle. The pillion rider got off the motorcycle and opened gunfire at Perry. The men then escaped in the area. The taxi operator was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The second incident occurred in Waterford. The police have confirmed that it occurred a few hours after the murder in Independence City. This is the 17th transport operator who has either got shot, killed, or abducted since the start of 2022. This is a serious matter, and many persons are of the opinion that something needs to be done and the government should intervene. The third shooting incident involving a taxi operator in 3 weeks, and the number has now moved to 4. It was further mentioned that there were 39 deaths in the transport sector from violent incidents in 2021. A taxi operator who was shot by a law enforcement officer caused a protest in Portmore. A group of taxi operators on Tuesday staged a protest close to George Lee Boulevard in Portmore, St. Catherine, after a man said to be a transport operator was shot by a police officer during a reported confrontation. Information as to what led to the incident are still unclear, but it is being indicated that members of a police team were carrying out an operation and signaled the driver of the vehicle to stop on Dawkins Drive. Minutes later, an explosion was heard. Reports are that the taxi operator was found to be injured and was taken to hospital where he had been admitted for treatment. Other taxi operators have since withdrawn their service and started protesting. We would like to extend our condolences to the families, friends, and associates of the individuals who have passed away recently, and to the family, friends, and associates of the 3 taxi drivers. We say, stay strong.